The Higher Education's Loans Board has announced that first and second year university students will now receive funds under the old model, the differentiated unit cost. This will happen while awaiting the outcome of an appeal challenging the High Court's suspension of the new framework. The announcement follows protests at various institutions led by University of Nairobi students who stormed HELB's headquarters in Nairobi to demand the immediate release of their loans. The officials explained that the delay has been occasioned by a High Court ruling on December 20th, which declared the new university funding model illegal and unconstitutional. HELB had just disbursed 3.1 billion shillings using the old model, although approximately 180,000 students are still waiting their disbursements.
Why is it that now I'm here in university and I'm not getting whatever you told me you were supposed to deliver to me? I worked, I did my part, I came to university. That money is supposed to come to the comrade.
For a month now, landlords have issued notices of evacuation from us, and we no longer have places to sleep. This 1 month has been painful for most of us. We have been turned into beggars, begging for food and money, like street children in this city.
In solidarity with the students from Egerton University and Kenyatta University who are also protesting delays in bursary disbursements, the University of Nairobi student leadership met with the HELB officials. Elsewhere, the Technical University of Kenya has been closed indefinitely after an exam scheduled to take place at the university yesterday morning failed to start as striking staff rejected the Vice Chancellor's request to proceed with the test. The lecturers are demanding payment of salary arrears dating back in December last year.
Pearl Newsbeat.
And National Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi has acknowledged that the country is not doing well, but it's making strides in the right direction towards economic recovery. Speaking at the Bunge la Mwananchi Forum in Nairobi, the CS said the positive economic outlook was recently affirmed by the credit rating agencies Moody's, which said Kenya's debt repayment capability had improved. Mbadi said Kenya is doing well as far as repaying her debt is concerned, even though the current government came into power with a budget deficit of 925 billion Kenya shillings.
Work with that, the difference is still very minimal. What I was trying to bring up,
when this government took over in 2022, there were a lot of challenges. One of them, and which is very critical, is the issue of public debt and the debt servicing costs. This government took over at a time when budget deficit, as per the budget estimates of 2022-23, was 925 billion shillings, which is almost $1 trillion. Imagine an economy like Kenya borrowing a quarter of its budget every year to finance its activity. Number two, this government took over when already the government was showing signs of defaulting in paying Eurobond.
Pearl Newsbeat.
And a special security operation dubbed Operation Ondoa Jangili has been launched to flush out criminal elements within Marsabit and Isiolo counties. The Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja said the targeted areas are within Sololo, Moyale, North Hor, and the Meriti sub-counties, which are hideouts used by Ethiopian rebel group Oromo Liberation Army to facilitate its cross-border criminal enterprise. The operation comes in the wake of reports about the alleged abduction of 5 chiefs by suspected members of Al-Shabaab in Oluoko, Mandera County. Kanja emphasized that the operation aims to protect lives and property and preserve peace within the region. The announcement comes in the wake of reports of alleged abductions, as Ola has also been accused of being involved in cross-border criminal activities, trafficking illegal arms and narcotics, human smuggling, dealing in contraband goods, and illegal mining. Other criminal activities include instigating tribal conflicts and kidnapping for ransom, posing a serious threat to Kenya's national security.
Pearl Newsbeat.
The alliance of rebel groups in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo have declared a humanitarian ceasefire starting today. In a statement, the group, which includes the Rwanda-backed M23 rebels, cited humanitarian reasons for the ceasefire after capturing territory in eastern parts of the country. The UN said at least 900 people have been killed and 2,880 injured in recent fighting in and around Goma, DR Congo's largest eastern city, after it was seized by rebels. The G7 nations and the EU have condemned the offensive as a flagrant violation of the DR Congo's sovereignty.
Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits.